high school, I was insanely obsessed with Destiny 2. Destiny 2 became one of my favorite MMORPGs to basically ever exist. It had all the features from Destiny 1, but it was a little bit better, right? Like, the mechanics were better, there was less crashing, the graphics were better, and the overall story was better as well. And there was a lot of cooler stuff to do. Now, is there stuff from Destiny 1 that was really, really, really cool? 100%. But the things that you could do in Destiny 2 made it feel like you could really play the game. And one of those things was a lot of the content that was either paid for or maybe was in the game for a long period of time that they ended up getting rid of, or what they would call vaulting. If you don't know what vaulting is, it's basically where they take an old piece of content and they either completely delete it out of the game, essentially, like they even like delete the files apparently, or they have the item in the game, but it becomes completely useless ever again, basically. And Destiny 2 did this. They did this to basically 90% of their game at one point, where they took this massive chunk and went, yeah, it's time to write a new story, so we're just going to delete that out. And it kind of makes sense in the story, but it doesn't at all. Um, yeah, because like these people are supposed to be like demigods. So it always irritated me playing Destiny 2 because of that reason, right? And I loved playing Destiny 2. I think I probably put 2,000 hours into it when the what is it, like Shadow or whatever came out. I don't remember the exact name of like the DLC or expansion, but it was something like that. And me and my friends just played it so much, and I remember that like there was the ship, the Leviathan, and you could go on the ship, and there was different raids you could do in the Leviathan, and it was the first time I've ever done a raid in Destiny, and it was so much fun because each of the raids was unique. They weren't super difficult, so they were great for people that want to learn how to get into raids, and there just wasn't like this massive gap to basically do the in-game content. Where now trying to do the in-game content feels like I have to climb a mountain to get up to it. And that's actually why I don't play Destiny 2 anymore, is because I don't want to feel like I have to climb a mountain to do in-game content, right? Like, you gotta find a group. First off, you have to get a Discord that you're actually cool in. I'm sure, like, official Destiny Discord, whatever it is. But you have to get a Discord you're cool in. Then you have to find people in there, and those people also have to be cool enough for you to want to run something with, and they have to be cool with whatever unique features you got, whether you're running a not meta build, or maybe you don't want to use a microphone, or something like that, right? And then on top of that, now you got to go do the raid, and probably however many people, probably like 1/6 of the people have no clue how to do the raid and will force you to fail every single time. This happens in almost every single looking for group raid in Destiny, and in Destiny 2. When you go into a raid, there's just little things that mess it up, because it's different from doing a raid in like World of Warcraft or something like that. When you do a raid in World of Warcraft, it's like, okay, here's the mechanics. Oh no, the tank, accidentally got, or because like the healers were on cooldown, or I live in a neighborhood, by the way. But yeah, it's just so strange. It's so strange to me that they just got away with basically deleting out a primary source of the content in the game and making a bunch of their old stuff just terrible. Instead of just like nerfing it, they're like, yeah, let's just get rid of all of it. And originally, the reason I liked Destiny 2 is because you could go through and do everything. I love that in games. I love when you just have like unlimited stuff to do. Basically, that's one of the reasons I've always loved World of Warcraft. I've always loved Final Fantasy. I've always loved Guild Wars 2, is because those games feel like you could basically play the game forever, and there's always something next to do. Essentially, like even World of Warcraft is a great example. Even after you finish all the raids, there's still skins to collect. There's still going to be mounts to collect. They're going to come out with new raids. They're going to come out with new dungeons. So there's always something new. Where Destiny 2, they do come out with new content, but the new content, when you are getting rid of the old content and basically making the old content useless, makes it where you're more forced into buying their DLC, forced into buying their expansion. I've never liked the thing of feeling forced to buy anything in my entire life, no matter what it is. Whether it's a video game or an ice cream cone, it doesn't matter. I hate the feeling of being forced to do something that I don't want to do. Yeah, and that's just kind of why I hit it on Destiny 2. You might be asking, well, why are you talking about this today? It's because I saw this thing where apparently Destiny 2 is going to make all DLCs for the game basically free for a limited time. And yeah, I just don't even see the purpose in this. Like, I get it, Bungie's trying to get more people to come back to the game or whatever. Dude, the people playing the game are the hardcore Destiny players. Like they're the people that just love it and they're hoping that maybe there's a good expansion. The people that don't play Destiny anymore, right? Like the people who are like, yeah, I'm off Destiny 2 permanently, are like me, who played it, did a bunch of collecting, and then basically got a smack in the face because they just got rid of all the content. And I'll literally just never understand this in a billion years, why a company can get away with this. And I think they have gone through like some lawsuits about this, and I don't know if those people have won. I'm assuming they probably did because it's kind of crazy to do all this. I know they are going through a lawsuit where either they're going through it or they already did go through it, where basically this guy sued them and they had to use footage from YouTube to prove their case, which I don't think you can actually do that in the court of law. It's like using a music video, basically. So they had to use videos from YouTube because since they got rid of the old content, it literally doesn't even exist in their game files anymore. Like, bro, it's so cringe. It's so cringe. It's so gross. Like, Bungie has just gone so far downhill, and I love their games. I think Bungie is great at making sci-fi games. I think they are. I think that's kind of just undeniable. But why are they also so terrible at making them at the same time? Like, I really wish that one big company would come out with like a peak sci-fi game that is like an online multiplayer game. I think a really good example of this was like Battlefront 2, right? Because in those games, they are technically a sci-fi game, and that's like peak. Like it's everything that you would kind of want in a sci-fi FPS game, essentially. And Destiny is almost there. It was there. Destiny 2 was there. That's the thing that irritates me so much. It was there. And then they just like cut off the head, like, and called it a day. Like, I don't get it. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if there's maybe a game that you played a lot and it just kind of vanished into thin air. But besides that, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful night. Peace.